This hour, the big decisions from the school board are in. If you have elementary school students in the Rochester Public Schools, they are going to be going back to the classroom after March 1st. But the big news tonight, middle and high school students are also going back into the classroom in person in April. They've been learning from home ever since last spring.
ABC 6 News reporter Miguel Octavio has been monitoring this big night of big decisions. He's here with us now. Miguel, why did the board change their mind?
Well, Laura and Ross, the original proposal called for a hybrid return this month for middle schoolers and high school students, but school board members say based on staff and student feedback, hybrid was the most inefficient. The school board said by going back into the classroom without a hybrid plan in between, teachers can have more time to prepare for the transition from distance to in-person learning. They also say a transition period to return in person will give the schools more time to prepare and make it safer. Now, ahead of tonight, the school board released a teacher survey. 2/3 of staff members responded. Majority voted in favor of distance learning, about 67%. Meanwhile, 36% said they support in-person learning to some degree. Hybrid learning was the least popular. The Rochester Teachers Union president says its main concern is making sure teachers can get vaccinated and that safety protocols can be done, especially at the secondary level.
It's not just about teachers, it's custodial and secretarial and administrative and paraprofessional. We have a lot of adults, student nutrition services that could be put at risk if we don't do it correctly.
And ahead of tonight's vote, some parents held a third protest outside the Edison building demanding an in-person return. This was a much smaller crowd, but their message stayed the same. The board says they will revisit the topic in March 16 to confirm their decision. But as of now, this is where it stands. And just to reiterate, the board is in favor of an in-person return for elementary students after March 1st and an in-person return for middle and high schoolers by April 5th. Laura and Ross.